Mabuhay LOVE-Juans. Are you a Filipino working abroad or you have a business here in the Philippines or may extra cash ka to purchase a property here in the Philippines? Well, this episode is perfect for you. I'm John LAGDAMEO COSON, a graduate of interior design and a real estate broker by profession, and the founder of One Land, your Philippine property partner that has a heart for everyone. I will not only assist you with your real estate needs, but I will also service you to beautify your properties as well. So, but before we proceed, please follow us on our Facebook account, Instagram, YouTube, or if you have concerns or questions, please feel free to message me. My number is 0917 808 6838. So our episode for today is about the infrastructure developments in Metro Manila. So are you ready? Let's begin. So what are the infrastructure projects that are going to be developed here in Metro Manila? But first, let us identify the business districts or commercial business districts in Metro Manila. First will be the Bay Area, CBD, Makati CBD, BGC, CBD, Ortigas, Quezon City, and Alabang. But for this episode, let's set aside first Alabang. We might have another episode for Alabang because I believe Alabang CBD will be the gateway to the south of Metro Manila or south of Manila. So let's focus for first with these five commercial business districts because I believe sila yung makikinabang sa upcoming infrastructure projects ngayon. So these five business districts are bound by two major roads, of course, yung EDSA and C5 or CP Garcia Avenue. First, let's start with the railway projects. Let's remember that the target dates for all these projects, the railway projects, will be on 2025. So some of them have started already and some of them will be starting by next year. So isa-isahin po natin sila. First will be the LRT1 extension. I'm sure familiar kayo lahat sa LRT1 because marami sa inyong nag-aral sa U-Belt or sa Taft Avenue. So dito yung LRT that goes from Monumento to Baclaran. Ngayon, there will be an extension of about 11.7 kilometers from Baclaran up to Las Piñas, which will be a Zapote station. And there are plans of extending it up to Cavite. So, ganun po kaganda. So, there. LRT1 extension. Next, this is the much awaited Mega Manila Subway project. So akalain mo, Philippines will have its own first subway project already. And it will run for 36 kilometers and all the five commercial business districts will be benefiting from it. So it has broken ground already last year and it is targeted to be finished by 2025. So it will start from Mindanao Avenue, North Avenue, Quezon Avenue, East Avenue, Anonas, Katipunan, which comprise of the Quezon City Business District. And the Ortigas North, Ortigas South will be the Ortigas Business District. Kalayaan Avenue will be in Makati, Bonifacio Global City, Cayetano Boulevard, and the FTI, which is also known ngayon as Arca South. That's the BGC, CBD, and of course the NAIA Airport, which will be in the Bay Area CBD. So it has begun already. Ongoing na construction natin for that. And it will be completed, targeted on 2025. So remember these CBDs. Because if you're planning to purchase a property, best pa rin in the commercial business districts. So yan yung magiging itsura ng ating subway trains. It's only our artist perspective. Next will be in the Ortigas CBD and Quezon City Business District, uh, which will uh, run through 5 cities, and along it will be along Ortigas Avenue. So starting from N Domingo to Green Hills, San Juan, then EDSA, Meralco, will be Mandaluyong, Pasig, Rosario, St. Joseph, hanggang Cainta, and hanggang Taytay. So imagine five cities ang tatahakin to along Ortigas Avenue and Ortigas Avenue extension. So if you have relatives living in those areas, so look for properties in these areas also, because it will be easier for you or the commuters or your renters to access your property in the future. So it will begin on 2021 and targeted to be finished by 2025, 15.56 kilometers yan. Next will be the MRT7, which is 22.8 kilometers. I believe they will be finished already by next year, by 2021. So it will run from the North Avenue Station or Common Station. It will go through Tandangsora, Batasan, Quirino, hanggang San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. I believe Bulacan will be the gateway naman for the north developments. So yun, MRT7. And then this is the MRT Common Station, which is located at the corner of EDSA and North Avenue. So they will have a common station. So kung nasaan yung star natin yan. Diyan yung common station. It will look like this. And this is the actual photo of the station. So LRT1, MRT7, MRT3, and the planned MRT9 will benefit from this common station. And of course, this very ambitious project of under the Build development or program of the government, the railway project from Manila to Tuban Center to Clark Airport. And I believe there are plans to extend it to the new Clark City in Tarlac. So why Clark? Because I believe the Clark International Airport will be open by next year already. So from the regular annual passengers of 4 million, it can hold, kasi ano to ni-renovate. So it can hold up to 12 million passengers annually already. So they're building connections from Manila to Clark Airport already. So it will only travel for 55 minutes. Grabe, sobrang bilis. It's less than an hour. Parang traffic lang from Makati to Ortigas, di ba? So this one, ang layo ng babiyahin mo. So the phase 1 will cover from Tutuban, Manila up to Malolos, Bulacan. So that will be the phase 1. And then the phase 2 will be Malolos up to the Clark Airport. So imagine that everything will be interconnected already. I believe this is part of the plan of the government to decongest Metro Manila. That's why they're building cities outside Metro Manila already and connecting them through these railway projects. So if you haven't visited, if you're working abroad and haven't visited Philippines yet, for the past 5 years, ang dami nang nangyayari magaganda. I-set aside lang natin politics, the concrete projects are already happening and are amazing on the developments of our country. So that's the projects, the railway projects of our country. So if you will see, the 5 CBDs will also benefit from them as well. So, ang ganda, di ba? So that's why I focus first in Metro Manila because ito yung mga kilalang projects na mangyayari. So if you're really planning to get a property, you 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 start searching for projects here in Metro Manila. But I will also assist you because yeah, later I'll tell you why. Next will be the road projects. So again, actually, ang main focus of this road project is to connect the Makati, Ortigas, and BGC for our bridges. So, because before, you need to pass through these two roads pa, EDSA and C5, which is, we all know, very, very congested and very, very traffic. Sobrang heavy traffic na. So, for initially, the first bridge will be the Santa Monica Loton Bridge that will link Ortigas Business District and Bonifacio Global City Business District. So the travel time from 2 hours going out from Shaw Boulevard to EDSA and then U-turn ka ng Makati and pasok ka ng Ayala or you go down the Guadalupe Bridge. Hindi na mangyayari yon. It will just be around 20 minutes. The Ortigas CBD to Bonifacio Global City through this Santa Monica Loton Bridge. It will be completed by next year already per the DPWH. So ito na yung itsura niya. So in this area will be the Bonifacio Global City and this is the Ortigas. Actually, ito yung sa may Capitolio area, if you're familiar with that. Next bridge will be the Estrella Pantaleon Bridge. I believe this was built already before, but ni-renovate nila or parang they replaced it into a more sturdy or rigid frame bridge with frame with which will be V-shaped. And it has 4 lanes already. Before kasi 2 lanes lang. So it will connect Makati, ito is may Rockwell Makati to Mandaluyong. There. Then it will connect you to Boniface, to Boni Avenue, going to Ortigas CBD already. Then of course, this very popular SLEX to NLEX in just 20 minutes. This is Stage 3 Skyway project by the San Miguel Corporation. So, grabe, I believe may nagpo-post na it's very famous right now. Someone posted that it will be finished by December 30. So it's a very nice blessing for this year, 2020, despite the pandemic. Something great still happening. So Skyway, the Stage 3 Skyway project from SLEX, that's I believe in the entrance will be in Susana Heights to NLEX Balintawak exit in just 20 minutes. So, but in between you will have 8 access points. It will be 17.93 kilometers. Imagine you travel from the south to the north, passing through Metro Manila before will take you around 3 to 4 hours. Ngayon, 20 minutes. Diba? Isn't that a blessing? Isn't that really amazing for the country? I'm really happy to know about it. So there, those are our projects for infrastructure projects in Metro Manila. So if you're really looking for a property in Metro Manila, look for those. Look at those. No, if you have the budget, and if you're, of course, if our developers right now are offering flexible terms already. So yung down payment nyo will be around just up to 15% down payment, and it can spread up to how many months just for you to lock in with the price of the unit, and then the 85% you can slowly fill that up during the construction period. So for example, in some properties, 15% down payment stretch up to 50 months, 60 months. So imagine that you will only be shelling out around 10,000, 15,000, 30,000 I mean less than $1,000. And then during the construction period, you can bawasan nyo yung balance. So by the time that it will be turned over, so it's either you pay that out in full or you can loan from our very, very helpful banks right now na they will give good terms for you, which One Land can also assist you with. Kaya our really mission is to really to shepherd everyone to their shelter here in the Philippines. We really want you to have a property, knowing that there are a lot of developments happening in the country. We really want you to have a piece of it, diba? Sayang naman yung mga savings ninyo if you're just gonna spend it out. Try to get a property here in the Philippines with the flexible terms, diba? Because our mission is also in line with the government's ambition that by 2040, every family will have their own beautiful homes, I can say, because we will also help you beautify your properties as well. So there, who is this everyone? Kayo to, you are the smart, successful, passionate Filipinos who are working very hard for their family. It's either you are an employee here in the Philippines, or you have a business, or you're working abroad, and I believe your heart is always for your loved ones here in the Philippines. So that's why we created this program so that we can give you information, siguro brief information only, so that it will lead you to call me, to message me through my uh, contact details, no? Which I will show you later. Besides that, this program will also help you, will show you the developments and then the lifestyle of each commercial business district. Diba? You will see in our posts sometimes that the property is just walking distance to the hospital, to the supermarket. So yun. And also, especially here in Metro Manila. So we will be talking about the developments and lifestyles here in Metro Manila. And of course, the decongestion program of the government. We will also feature the Central Luzon, especially Bulacan, Pampanga, and Tarlac. Ito na yung magiging next developments in the Luzon, because it's very near the Clark Airport and then, of course, the Subic Freeport Zone. And on the south naman will be the Calabar Zone, which will it comprise of Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. So I believe most of the people, and you know most, I mean a number of the people I know are already transferring to this provinces or to this region, kasi they're very aggressive in developing it. So it's gonna be like a Metro Manila also. Purely residential and industrial naman ng Calabar Zone. And of course, to all my friends in Cebu, maayong adlaw sa tanan. So sa mga taga Cebu, sa Iloilo, Bacolod, we will also feature them in One with One. And of course, assalamualaikum to all my friends in Mindanao. So we'll be featuring Cagayan de Oro and Davao. So not only that, we will also feature in One with One the estates and townships, or we call it the mixed-use developments, or the city within a city of the top developers, like, of course, Ayala Land, which has most of the estates already around the Philippines. Mega World, also they have all over the Philippines, townships all over the Philippines. And in Metro Manila, in Ortigas, if you're looking for Ortigas properties, Ortigas land. And of course, a very parang end-user friendly developers. It's a Rockwell Land, DMCI Homes, and Robinson's Land. They are very end-user friendly. And of course, the top tycoons, Manny Villar, top billionaire, Filipino billionaires, Manny Villar of Vistaland, and the C siblings of FSMDC. And of course, the federal land, which has the, of course, it is partnered with the Metro Bank. I think we all know Metro Bank. You're always in good hands, diba? With Metro Bank. So they also have the townships all over the Philippines, mostly in Metro Manila. And if you're looking for properties in BGC, I suggest this. You look for federal land, and that the local developers of Pampanga, Cebu, and Davao also. We'll be featuring them after, siguro in our succeeding episodes. But for our next episode, we will be talking about the estates and townships in Metro Manila, because you already know the infrastructure projects. Right now, we will be featuring the estates and township, and each estate will have several projects in it. So we will be showing you the pros and cons of getting a property in an estate, and then of course what are the projects, who are the developers in that estate. So yun. So please keep following us, One Land PH. So lahat naman for in my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, it's One Land PH. I'm sorry about that. There. So continue, please call me if you have questions, and please follow my socials, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and my numbers there if you have message. Again, maraming salamat. Mabuhay kayo, mga loved ones. Thank you so much. God bless you all.